welcome to another house tour by Candide. Today we are in Edinburgh. We have an exciting house to showcase today. The house is the Burgess by BELLWAY. So the Burgess is a 4-bedroom family home that features an open plan kitchen, dining and family area, a utility room with clocks, a front facing living room and a double garage. Upstairs, bedroom 1 benefits from a fitted wardrobe and an ensuite with shower enclosure. Bedroom 2 also has an ensuite shower room, while the remaining bedrooms share the family bathroom. All bathrooms are furnished with rocker sanitary ware and tiling to the walls. Hope you guys enjoy this tour. Make sure to subscribe and leave us a comment on what you think about this property. Before we get inside the house, I would like to point out the exterior of the house. So you have the rough casting at the top and then you have the brickwork at the bottom. Another feature that BELLWAY provides now with the newer houses is solar panels. So make sure you inquire if your house will get solar panels, but I believe most BELLWAY homes now have that. So as you come into the property, I love how spacious the hallway is. I like the tiles as well. This would come as extra. You can request to have these similar tiles fitted in your own house if you were to go for this particular property. Then straight ahead we have the family area slash dining area slash kitchen. The entire back of the house is dedicated to this particular room, which is excellent. Then you have the double bifolding doors, so French doors actually, leading to the back garden. You can access your back garden through these French doors, but you can also use your back door, which is in the utility room. Plenty of space, as you can see. They've got the very large L-shaped couch in here. Then they've got a 6-seater dining table. Me personally, I would flip this over. I would probably get rid of the dining table and flip the couch over so that way it can face the other side, because you also have a breakfast bar in here which fits 2 stools. Then you have the gas cooker on there, which I'm not keen on. I think I would prefer to have that space clear so that way the breakfast bar can be used for what it's meant for. But anyway, moving on, you've got your double oven here and you also have a fridge freezer. Then you have this beautiful sink, plenty of cabinets, lovely worktop. These are upgrades, so these wouldn't come as standard, the worktops. Neither would the cooker as well. I'm not a big fan of these massive extractor fans at the top. That's something that you can query whether you want to have a different option, or is something that you can change later on in the future. You also have this wine cooler. Again, this wouldn't be standard. This would be an upgrade if you wanted to. Like myself, I like a good wine at the weekend. So if you also do, you may want to request for that, or you can just get it fitted later on. Love this tap. Then you have the utility room, big utility room, plenty of space. Another feature is the sink in here. Something that you can also do if you wanted extra storage, you could fit some cabinets at the top in this space as well, but that's just an option if you wanted to. Then over to my left in here, we have the downstairs WC. So you've got your sink, your toilet, half-height tiles. Then you've got the wallpaper at the top, chrome finish. So the chrome finish doesn't come as standard. That is an upgrade. These doors as well are not standard. These are upgrades as well. So make sure you query with the builder. If you reserve a plot early on, you may be able to add all these extra additions. Then this is just a storage room. There was a lot of stuff in there, that's why I cut that out. But yeah, it's just under the stairs storage. Then you have your back garden, very spacious back garden. plenty of room. It gives you options in the future if you wanted to extend this house. I guess that's something that you can consider because you do get that extra space at the back. Back into the entrance hallway, and straight right to my left here is the living room. So beautiful space, very spacious. As you can see, you've got 3 sofas in here. It's quite a long lounge. It's not too boxy, it's quite long. It's very similar to the Victoria, but it's just slightly bigger, I would say, this particular room. So it gives you options. You have the family area in the kitchen, but you also have a formal lounge. So say if you have special guests, you can use this for special guests and then use the other section as your sort of day-to-day space that you use more. So very lovely, well furnished. I love the wallpaper. It was such a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun was shining, which is very rare in Scotland. So yeah, it was very lovely. As you can see, plenty of furniture in here. Maybe you may not want to have as much furniture in here, I guess, if you wanted a bit more space. But again, this is just a show home. It's just demonstrating of what you can possibly do in your own space if you were to go for this house yourself. Beautiful. I love the sofas actually. Nice color. The carpets are lovely as well, very thick. That's what you need, especially now that it's winter. You can choose to either have your carpets fitted by BELLWAY, or you can have your carpets fitted by yourself. You can get somebody else to do it when you're in, whatever you prefer. But you know, having BELLWAY do the carpets for you is an option, and it is there. So you can either take it or not. It's technically up to you, really. So upstairs to the bedrooms. I like the landing. So they've continued with the grey theme with the walls painted grey. I like the contrast between the grey walls and the white with the skirtings. So the skirtings are white, and the door frames are also white, which is nice. So a lovely contrast between the grey walls and the extra features. So you have this room. This is the first bedroom. So it's quite nice actually. It's kind of this room is sort of like a relaxing area. It is that looks like a couch, but it's a couch slash bed as well, which is nice. You have fitted wardrobes in here. Very spacious, as you can see. It's a very big room. You don't have to decorate it the same way. You can use it for whatever you want to use it for. If maybe you have a smaller family, this could even possibly be an office. It could be a guest room, whatever you prefer. But it's such a lovely room. Back into the hallway, straight into the second bedroom. This is another double room. Not a big fan of that wallpaper and the bed as well, but in terms of size, you can see there's a double bed in here and there's plenty of room. Got your window bringing in plenty of light. You've also got the fitted wardrobes. Again, make sure you check with BELLWAY if these would come as standard, as I believe they won't come as standard. I think these would be extra. So you could possibly just leave that space empty, and then that way it gives you the option in the future to decide what you want to do with the space. If you want to add in the wardrobes later on, it might be a bit cheaper. You know, you can pop to IKEA and just purchase some wardrobes rather than getting them through BELLWAY. But again, it's to be honest, it's a personal preference. Then you have the master bedroom. So in this particular house, there's 2 rooms that are very much similar, but this is the master bedroom. But you'll see the other room is also quite spacious, just like this one, so you can choose between the two which one you prefer to be the master bedroom. But as you can see, it's a very, very large room, beautiful, stunning. I just love it. Very spacious. You've got a very large double bed. I think it's even a king size bed in here, and it fits perfectly. You can move easily. Then you have your fitted wardrobes. I like the little feature inside the wardrobes where it gives you a little bit of extra storage, because sometimes they just give you the sliding doors and nothing else inside, which is quite pointless, because where you're going to put all the smaller items that you can't hang up. So it really is a bit silly, but yeah, I quite like these wardrobes, and the doors as well are nice. It's a nice difference from the usual mirrored wardrobes. Then you have your ensuite. So you got your sink, your toilet, and a shower. Something I like about this particular house is this little feature in the corner where there's some storage. That's nice. You really need that. You need somewhere to store all your bits and bobs for bathing or even cleaning, I think it's really good if you're like me, who likes to do their skincare routine and want their products right then and then to use. I think that's quite a good little space. And there's me in the mirror. I'm always showing up, guys. Half height house, back into the bedroom. So yeah, very lovely, lovely space. Then we're going to go into the final bedroom. As I mentioned, this room is big as well, so it's really up to you. You can choose either one that you prefer, but this is quite nice as well, very spacious. You've got your double bed in here, lots of furniture, optional. You don't have to have that many furniture in this room. Got the fitted wardrobes as well. Wouldn't come as standard, but you can request for it to be fitted if you want to, or you can get it at a later date, whichever you prefer. Then you also have an ensuite in here. I prefer the tiles in here than the previous bedroom's tiles. Again, full height tiles in the shower unit, storage space in there, chrome finish, beautiful. Chrome radiators as well. These wouldn't come as standard. Those would be an upgrade. So yeah, the little cards in each room that you see pretty much tells you what comes as standard and what doesn't come as standard. But if you have any questions or queries, just leave me a comment. I'm always happy to answer or give an explanation where things seem a bit confusing. And maybe if I say something that you're a little bit unsure of, just drop me a comment and I'll try my best to explain. Then you have the family bathroom. It also features the storage space. You've got your bathtub in here, toilet, vanity sink. I very much doubt that would come as standard. I think that would be an upgrade. Then you have a very large shower unit. Stunning. I love it. I like the fact that you have the option to have a shower or a bath. I think that's quite nice. Then you've got your chrome radiator. So yeah, so this is a very much bigger house to what the other houses that we featured by BELLWAY. I think this is the biggest house that we featured by BELLWAY on our channel. So it's quite nice to see they're much larger homes in comparison to like the previous house we showcased, which was the Victoria. And just to mention, this house also has a water tank just to accommodate the extra showers, because if you're just relying on the boiler, if say more than one person were showering, one person wouldn't have water basically. So yeah, but anyway, that was the full tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it as usual. Leave me a comment, subscribe guys, and let me know that you enjoy the content that we put out. Don't forget to comment. Let me know as well if you own this house or if you would consider buying this house. If you want to know more information, query with the builder, or you can leave me a comment and I'll try my best to give an answer where I can. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this tour, and I think the next tour will be at David Wilson. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I think that's where we're going next. So hope you guys enjoyed this house tour, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.